everyone and welcome to my channel, and today we're going to Fergus and there is a medieval festival going on, a lot of wonderful events. It's really exciting and I'm going to take you all along, so come along with us today. I'm going to warn you all right now, I'm having a bad camera day. Sometimes it just speeds it up. I don't know why, but this fella is offering some colored stones in his costume. There are hundreds of vendors here to offer special crafts. Now we're going to the village where you will see how the people lived way back in the medieval times. And you also see a lot of people in costumes just playing the role at the time of the medieval period. Here's a craftsman at work, and over here you can see what kind of food they ate at that time period, and this man is showing someone how to play a typical game. As you can see, people did live in tents like this. Well, everyone, here is a man that has learned the language that they spoke back then, and this is what he's speaking right now. And here you see two delightful women, and they're showing how they wove their own clothing back then with sheepskin and I think other types of skin also. Well, look at that weapon. That looks dangerous.
Yeah. Very firm no. Now, you'll get to be the Duke of this land. Yeah.
It might rain. So like get the stuff that I really wanted.
Yeah.
And what Mama is talking about, it will probably come true. And then the second wish was I wished that I could get something that made me feel better, because I felt at that moment I just felt super overwhelmed.
Lockpicks and hairpins and all kinds of crap.
Well, here is the blacksmith from back in the old days, and this is how he did his job.
It's the coal right now. I'm not sure. I don't deal with that. I know that this device will get in excess of 2,500 degrees, which is hot enough to burn the steel, and that sucks. So I don't do that. But as far as the color of the steel when I'm working it, I don't know. I just look for the, I don't know the temperature. I know the color I want. And when it's the color I want, I go. If anybody got any questions, shout them real loud.
Way back over there towards the bridge, I see the children are having great fun on the water. We're on the bridge right now, and you just see the kids on one side, and here is a look of the other side. Isn't that gorgeous? I love looking at the amazing costumes that people have put on today for this festival. As you can see, the streets are full of vendors. This is the main street, and there's an arena here, and I'm going to check out what's going on.
Because it is designed to keep us alive. Ooh, There are many names for this. You can call it a chest plate. You can call it a breastplate. We prefer the fancy Latin word, which is cuirass. Can we say that one together? Cuirass. All right, now you're going to notice a few things. It looks like our knight suddenly has a giant Santa Claus belly. It is not that he ate too many turkey drumsticks, but rather it's designed purposely. If our armor was to fail for some reason and break, there is still a buffer space between the armor and our knight. Our armor is also pointed. You'll notice that it comes out to a pretty significant point. Now, armor is made smooth and angled to deflect. Look carefully and tell me, is there something different between the left and the right arm? Now, this is our knight's left arm. These are called cannons. On that there is an additional piece on our left arm, and there is a very important reason for that. This piece right there is called a pass guard. Can we say that one? Pass guard. Now, my friends, does anybody play sports, watch sports?
Well, everyone, I'd like to apologize for this piece of video here that was going at high speed and not at normal speed. I don't know why. I don't know what I did wrong, but here it is with a little bit of background music. These two in armor are having a fight to life or death. Of course, they're not going to kill each other here. This is just a play, but back then, one would die and one would live. Well, here's a guy that wants you to throw these water balloons at his face if you pay $2. Now here's a simple game that they would play back then. They would have their sword and hoops, and someone would throw a hoop and the other guy is trying to catch the hoops with his sword. And if kids played along, then it would have been a wooden sword. Well, here it looks like the game is not that easy. Let's see if he can catch one of those hoops. And he did. Bravo.
Properly, you should be doing it with a thrust. Okay.
Here we are at a vendor that sells all kinds of swords.
Go with your dad. I'll be right back.
I really don't know what time period this is supposed to be, but it looks pretty interesting. Well, everyone, we were here for a few hours and we pretty well seen everything that we want to see, and we're going to head back home. Well, we are back home again, and we just had a great time at the Medieval Festival. I hope you enjoyed the video, and next time we're going for the first time to a Western rodeo, and we're going to take you all along again. So thank you all for watching, and join us in the next one. Bye for now.